Nikita Khrushchev, the Soviet leader from 1953 to 1964, is often remembered for his ambitious domestic policies, including an unprecedented focus on addressing housing shortages in the Soviet Union. This article serves as a documentary-style exploration of Khrushchev's housing initiatives, uncovering the motivations, challenges, and lasting impact of the ambitious campaign during the Cold War era. Part 1: Post-Stalin Soviet Union. The narrative begins by setting the stage in the post-Stalin Soviet Union. Khrushchev inherited a nation marked by the scars of World War II and the repressive Stalinist era. Housing shortages were acute, with many Soviet citizens living in overcrowded and inadequate conditions. Khrushchev identified this as a pressing issue requiring immediate attention. Part 2: The Virgin Lands Campaign and Urbanization. As the article unfolds, it delves into Khrushchev's broader vision for the Soviet Union, which included the Virgin Lands Campaign aimed at increasing agricultural output. This campaign, coupled with a push for industrialization and urbanization, intensified the demand for housing as people moved from rural to urban areas in pursuit of economic opportunities. Part 3: The Khrushchevkas. The documentary-style narrative sheds light on the iconic solution to the housing crisis, the khrushchevkas. These prefabricated apartment buildings, often 4 or 5 stories tall, became synonymous with Khrushchev's housing revolution. While they were constructed quickly and provided shelter to many, the quality and design were often criticized. Part 4: Mass Construction and Urban Expansion. The article reflects on the scale of the construction effort under Khrushchev. Mass production techniques and standardized designs allowed for rapid construction, leading to the creation of vast residential areas in Soviet cities. The expansion of urban spaces aimed to accommodate the growing population and improve living standards. Part 5: Ideological and Political Motivations. As the narrative vividly recounts, Khrushchev's housing initiatives were not only driven by pragmatic concerns, but also by ideological and political motivations. Providing adequate housing to the Soviet citizens was seen as a demonstration of the superiority of the socialist system, contrasting with the perceived housing inequalities in capitalist societies. Part 6: Challenges and Criticisms. The documentary explores the challenges and criticisms associated with Khrushchev's housing policies. While the rapid construction addressed the immediate housing shortage, the quality of the buildings and the standardization of designs faced criticism. The Khrushchevkas became emblematic of both progress and the compromises inherent in mass construction. Part 7: Legacy and Lasting Impact. The article reflects on the lasting impact of Khrushchev's housing revolution. The campaign succeeded in providing shelter to millions of Soviet citizens and reshaped the urban landscape of the Soviet Union. The Khrushchevkas remain an enduring architectural legacy, embodying an era of social change and industrialization. Part 8: Reassessment in Later Years. The documentary-style narrative concludes by examining the reassessment of Khrushchev's housing initiatives in later years. While the campaign addressed immediate needs, criticisms of the quality and aesthetics persisted. Subsequent leaders undertook efforts to improve housing standards and move beyond the mass construction model. Conclusion: Khrushchev's housing revolution in the Soviet Union during the Cold War era was a transformative period in the nation's history. As explored in this documentary-style article, the campaign aimed to address urgent housing shortages, shape urban development, and project the strength of the socialist system. While facing challenges and criticisms, Khrushchev's initiatives left an indelible mark on the Soviet architectural and social landscape.